Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
Hello students, welcome to class. We're going to be looking at this channel here, the Blair White Project. This is a woman who used to be a man, and I don't know if she even calls herself a woman. She's kind of unusual in that sort of circle. Anyway, she's commenting now on her channel about the fat positivity movement. So let's have a look and see how this applies to veganism.
Speaking of controversies, another controversy happening is some drama in the fat positivity movement. This woman came forward and is now regretting being part of it and is getting a ton of backlash from fat activists, which is a very funny phrase. But this video is killer. I love this TikTok, so let's watch this.
I'm gonna say something controversial and I don't care. I don't care how trendy or cute or fun it seems to be fat. Don't let that shit fuck with your head. Don't let the idea that, oh, I could catch a dick no matter how big I am, cause you to forget about your health and to keep gaining weight. I actually feel kind of guilty for being a part of this movement, and I know it's not my fault or my responsibility to keep other people's health, but being a pioneer in this game, like I literally was one of the first influencers to work with Fashion Nova before they even had a plus size line. So when I say I'm a pioneer, I'm a pioneer. I'm one of the main reasons why we have the plus size fashion industry that we have, and you could argue with anybody, that's the truth. And my point is that I see a lot of fat girls who gained a lot of weight from being caught up in this movement and turning around 5, 6, 7 years later talking about, damn, I let my health go to shit. I got this problem now. I'm 400 pounds. I can't do this. I can't do that. Babe, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Being attractive, being able to still wear nice clothes is not the end all be all. You got to really think about your health. Because when you're in your 20s, you think that life is just rainbows and candy. You don't even think about the future. But when you start creeping up in age, babes, it's going to catch up to you. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not saying that every fat person is unhealthy. Hello, I'm fat. I'm not claiming that you got to hate fat people. That's literally the opposite of what I'm saying. But let's be fucking for real. Health is real. Organs failing is real. Diabetes, heart disease, all that shit is.
I don't know what Blair is doing with her fingers there. I don't know what that means. But this woman is making sense. I don't know when she's talking about what people are eating, how much they're eating, if they're eating animal products. To me, that kind of matters. If you are going to be an overweight person, it matters what the calories are, where they come from. Because if you are paying people to murder for you and you are twice as big or 3 times as big as the average person, what does that mean? It means that you are eating 2 or 3 times the amount of animal products, corpses, milk that was stolen, turned into cheese, and eggs. So I don't know if Blair's going to touch on this at all. Let's see where this goes.
Real, okay? It's not fat phobic to care about your health. And if nobody else wants to say,
that's true. That's true. I agree with that.
yeah, let me fucking tell you the truth. Love yourself at any size. Wear the clothes you want to wear. But don't forget that your heart has to beat, babes.
And so does the heart of the animals. And I really hope that this woman has not paid anyone to murder animals on her behalf. But considering she is supposedly famous, I haven't actually heard of her, but I'm not really in the circle of these things. But usually people tell me when some famous person is vegan. So unfortunately, I think that she probably isn't. And that's a shame.
Don't forget that your blood sugar has to keep a balance, babe. No amount of Instagram pictures.
Why is she saying babe? Like, is she talking just to women or men or both with the fat acceptance movement? Because I always see just women talking about the fat acceptance movement. Do you guys ever see fat men talking about how proud they are of being fat and how they love being fat and how they hope to be accepted by society when they're fat? Or is this just women? I don't really understand. Let me know in the comments what you guys have experienced.
pictures, looking cute, and being an influencer, wearing a size, whatever you are, is going to stop your heart from not beating if you eating bacon every day.
Ah, so she does touch on it. How about never eating bacon? How about that? How about never contributing to the holocaust that's going on right now? That would be a good idea. You know, never paying anyone to lower 6-month-old baby pigs into gas chambers the same way that the Nazis did to the Jews. Maybe that's what's important. It's not that you limit the amount of bacon that you eat, but that you eliminate it completely.
And this is coming from someone who's learning those lessons now, myself.
Are you learning the lesson that you shouldn't be hurting animals? Because that would be awesome. Are you also not stealing the eggs from the chickens? Are you also not doing things like going to the circus, not going to SeaWorld, not buying leather? Are you doing any of those things? That's what I'm wondering. Or are we just talking about you, and others like you, and what you guys eat, as long as, it's healthy? Is that all that matters to you? Because what about the health of the animals? What about their safety, their happiness, their joy?
So to the younger girls, the younger generation, take care of your health. It's not fat phobic to take care of your health.
That's true.
It's not a joke. And I'm saying this out of love, not out of self-hate. I see a lot of my fellows, fellow content creator, fellow plus size, fellow bloggers, whatever you want to call them, plus size models, now talking about wanting to get healthy, now talking about needing to da-da-da-da. Because 5, 6, 7 years ago, when they were 22, when they were 21, 25, it wasn't a problem. Now you're 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, whatever the case is, and you're like, damn, I can't get pregnant. I have this problem. I got that problem. The problems creep up, babe. And the reality is, loving yourself also includes taking care of your body. If you want this body to last 100 years, you got to take care of it.
Vegan means love. Love the animals. Don't forget about them. Not just the cats and the dogs. I mean, the chickens, the sheep, the pigs, the turkeys, the lambs. They also deserve love.
So don't let nobody else convince you that taking care of your health is fat phobic. And if somebody's telling you that, it's because they're miserable and they want you to die and stay fat like them.
Okay. I wonder if Blair's ever going to say anything here. Is this sort of interesting? She's letting her speak the whole time. I'm curious what Blair is going to say about all this.
I took a lot of heat when I started talking about my weight loss journey, and now everybody else suddenly want to talk about it. I wonder why.
Who is this person? What is her name? Wait, let me check my other screen here. Gabriella Lascano. All right.
Shout out to Gabriella Lascano, I believe her name is.
Okay.
That was real as hell. And she was absolutely right. This is the main problem. And I hope that this represents sort of like a U-turn in the fat positive movement, because she's absolutely right. The idea that taking care of your health is fat phobic is just so disgusting. And I see this a lot. You saw it when like Lizzo talked about like losing weight, which first of all, she didn't, I guess. And
Lizzo is apparently a really large woman who happens to be vegan, apparently. If that's the case, and she's really large, at least she's not eating corpses, unlike other people who are large.
she didn't lose weight. But when Adele lost weight, and you see it when celebrities try to lose weight, and all of a sudden all these fat fans want to, by the way, I'm not saying like fat as a pejorative, like they call themselves fat and actually they objectively are fat, come forward and attack them and say that they're being fat phobic and that they're promoting diet culture and diet culture. Oh, so restricting calories for the sake of health when you're morbidly obese is toxic, is a diet culture. Like, get out of here. She's absolutely right, and that's the thing. It's like, do you see fat activists in their 60s? Do you see fat activists in their 50s?
What about animal rights activists? Why are we wasting so much time talking about fat on ourselves in this world? I don't understand. It's always makeup, it's nails, it's hair, it's fat, it's always me. Like, when do these people actually talk about others, the victims?
Even really see fat activists in their like mid 40s? No, because you actually don't live that long being morbidly obese, and that's just a fact. So I struggle to think of many movements more toxic than a movement where none of the participants live past 45.
Interesting. So Blair used to be a man and had a bunch of surgeries. I don't know the details, but I assume that she is taking hormones. I know that she is not like along the mainstream of the trans movement. I know she speaks out against many trans people at various times. So she thinks that they are too woke and have gone off the deep end, gone a bit crazy. But I mean, I don't know if Blair is healthy or not, and I don't know how good it is to undergo these kinds of surgeries, because you have to be taking hormones for the rest of your life. And there are all kinds of things that can go wrong with the surgeries. People think that they're going to be able to get pregnant or have sex in a normal way, and often those things are botched. Anyway, interesting. I'm just going to listen to a little bit more and see what else she has to say, if she says anything else about this.
There was a story recently of, like a TLC star or something who was like fat and she died. And you see people that are part of these My 900 Pound Lives and all these, fat glorifying shows, even though often they do have an element of like the journey of losing the weight as well. It's just a freak show TV show. And it's just to show someone being morbidly fat, and it's a spectacle. And they die.
Okay, well, I don't know if she's going to say anything else. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here and see if anything else happens later on.
Blood clotting and, heart issues and things just being on hormones. That's the same as women on birth control. And, there's just certain things that I want to avoid. And so going to the gym all the time is very important to me. I've been, doing supplements a lot. I've been going to the sauna. I've been eating healthier, doing intermittent fasting, and I've just been trying to get on top of that because I feel better when I do it.
Okay, so she's talking about her own health and going to the gym, doing intermittent fasting and stuff like that. That's interesting.
To a point maybe 6 months ago where it wasn't that I was like not caring, but I wasn't caring about my health really 6 months ago. I mean, I wasn't doing supplements. I was not eating crazy, but I was not eating great. And, I would find it a struggle to even do this podcast. I would find it a struggle to like sit and talk for an hour being long-winded and like not take any breaks, and just the energy. And, I know it sounds like if you're out there and you have like especially like a physical job, it's like, you're going to think this is stupid, and I totally get it. You can clown me, but people underestimate how much it actually wears on your body to sit underneath the lights and talk with like, it's kind of a lot. It is exhausting.
Well, she does have a point that it is a different type of stress being under the lights and being on all the time, looking directly at the cameras and trying to not miss anything that's being said. Like, you always have to be on. But I'm not sure what her point is here. Yeah, she should take care of herself. I wonder if Blair is vegan. I'm going to try to appeal to her. So I don't know if she'll ever see this, but maybe I'll tag her in this video and I'll say, hey, Blair, you should be vegan. You should be vegan, Blair, because if you want to be a good person on this planet, you can't pay others to murder the innocent. All right, I'd like to encourage you to watch an important documentary called Earthlings. You can just go to earthlings.com, or you can watch Dominion Movement. It's another one that's important. So you'll understand why I'm here on social media, why I am here talking about others, and why I care beyond myself. And I think that hopefully you will too. If right now you're talking about your own health, but hopefully you'll be able to look a little deeper and think about the health of the animals. So thanks guys for being here. I don't know that we've actually learned a whole lot here today, but anyway, it was interesting to me to see these two. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to review more of these type of channels, and subscribe if you like. Press the notification bell. Help me get the animals out of hell. Thanks very much. See you tomorrow.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig, and cow. Let's follow that vegan teacher on